Okay, so we are going to do, please listen. Yep, we're going to do a cat. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to make a lion and with a mane. But if you want to do like a cheetah or a leopard, you can do that too, because basically a lion and a cheetah and a leopard, they're all, please listen, they're all in the cat family, and they all kind of look alike, right? They all have the same basic type of body, except they just have different markings on them that make them be a different type of animal. So, and we are going to draw, I'm going to draw my lion up here, and he's going to kind of look like he's floating in air, and that's okay because we're just practicing. Now, is a lion's body as big as an elephant? No. So his body's going to be a little bit thinner. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do kind of a skinnier oval. This is going to be my lion body. Go ahead and put in your lion body.
Can you make the lion behind the
Not right now. I would just draw the lion, and you can always add things later and then erase. Okay. Now, watch me. The lion's head is done a little bit differently, and some of you, when I first draw this, you're going to say, oh, that doesn't look right, or what is she doing? But in the end, you're going to see it, okay? So I'm going to put the lion's face over here, and I'm going to start, I'm not going to put it as close as I did with my elephant. I'm going to put kind of an oval, kind of a large oval here, and then I'm going to put a smaller oval underneath. Okay?
Oh, I see it. I see it. I don't see it.
Well, you'll see it in a minute.
I might see it. Oh.
Okay.
That must be his nose.
Are you ready? Here we go. We're going to make the head so you can start seeing the head come in. So, I'm going to take my pencil and I'm going to put a curved line here and a curved line here. Okay? And then I'm going to erase.
Oh, I see.
Are you starting to see
Yeah.
kind of the face of the lion?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot it. It's like a.
All right. Now,
Wait, shouldn't you like not erase those lines because then it looks like if it's closed, then it.
well, we're going to get there. We're going to get there. Get the face in. And now, we're going to add the nose, right?
Yay.
So here's kind of the nose of my lion. There's the nose of my lion.
Oh my gosh.
And then I'm going to come down and I'm going to make two little lines. Do you see how these are kind of like the cheeks?
Oh, 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 oh. Relax.
Are you seeing that?
Yeah.
And then if you want to, you can add a little curve here. And that could be the mouth, and the mouth could either be closed or you could make it go like this and the mouth could be open.
Whoa. I'm gonna make my guy staring at. I remember when we made a human.
We have to get the eyes in next. Watch how I do the eyes. If you take your fingers and put your fingers on your nose, on the side of your nose, and touch your nose, and then bring your fingers up the side of your nose and up over. Do you see how they connect with your eyebrows? Can you feel like the bone of your nose and the connection above your eyebrows? Cats have the exact same thing. So watch what I'm going to do. Here's the side of my nose, right?
Yeah.
It's going to come up and it's going to connect with my eyebrow. Come up and connect with my eyebrow. Are you seeing that?
Yeah.
And then in here, we're going to add some cat's eyes.
Okay.
And the cat's eyes are usually up and down, right?
Yeah.
They don't have circles like we do. And then our ears.
Could you draw your eyes differently?
That's up to you. We can add the rounded ears.
Mine has a big head. Mine has a fat head. Mine looks like a wheel.
Now,
Mine looks more of a snake.
the next thing we're going to do,
Mine has a blue.
we need to connect the head with our body, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to go back here and I'm going to make a line because he's kind of turning and looking at me.
Holy crap, that's so good.
So are you seeing how I'm connecting?
I got it.
And then I'm going to erase this little line right there. So now his head is connecting to the body.
Okay. Is that mine?
Now, my friends, we have the legs to do. Here we go. Just like we did with the elephant, we are going to start here. Track me. We are going to start here and we are going to come down the neck and we are going to come down until we think we've reached far enough. And then I'm going to do a backward C because they have like these little paws and I can go in and add his little nails or feet. So there's the front of him. Now this is a very simplified version, but it works.
I kind of want my line to be like sitting in
Well, right now let's do this one, okay? Because that's a little bit more difficult. Let's keep the simpler version. We're going to add the shoulder. And just like we did before, this is going to come down. And we're going to erase this line. And remember, each one's going to be different. It's okay. Let's do the back leg. Here comes the back leg. From the back of the animal, coming down. I want to make sure that they are the same length. And notice this kind of looks, it turns and kind of looks like a little L. It's about the same length. We want these to be look like they're the same.
I have the thickest body ever.
And now, for the front of the back leg, again, we're going to make another hip coming down, and then I'm going to do another backward C to show the paw. And we're going to erase that line inside. Who remembers the trick for the back legs? What's the trick? What's the trick?
Shorter line behind it.
Okay, so we are going to make it shorter. We have to make the legs shorter, and the legs are going to come kind of from the belly area here, right? Now, if I wanted this foot, let's say I wanted this foot instead of coming, see, in the elephant here, we had both the legs kind of inside the body. But let's say I wanted this leg to look like it's out front. So watch. I'm going to bring it down. I'm still going to bring this down here, so I'm showing the leg coming down. I'm going to show this here. So do you see how the leg's coming down? And I can show the claw. Again, it's shorter. And then I can do the same thing, making sure that I end down here. And do you see how that looks like it's on the back? It's further away on the other side of the animal. Now we're missing something. The tail. We're missing the tail. Now this is where, class, this is where the tails are going to be a little bit different, right? So if you decided you wanted to make this a leopard, what does a leopard have on its body? Spots. We would not be adding a mane, right? We would be adding spots. And a leopard's tail would come in here and then it would come up, or it can go whatever direction you want it to, but it's kind of rounded, right? It's kind of a leopard's tail. But if you were doing, so let's say I said I was going to do a lion. A lion's tail is actually kind of similar to the elephant tail in that it's kind of skinnier, and then you have this, again, there's a tuft of fur, and then it comes back. So that would be a lion's tail. Now, if you wanted to do a lion's mane, this is what a lion's mane would look like. Watch me. Lion's mane, all I'm going to do is I'm going to do kind of a bunch of zigzags going around. And then I would erase the neck, because am I going to see the neck through the mane?
No.
So do you see how I went from a leopard and then changed it to a lion? So it's in the cat family. You decide, are you making your cat, is it going to be a leopard? Is it going to be a lion? What's it going to be?